Hi Elise, hi Stephanie. I love you both, and today we're going to talk about air masses. Air mass is an extremely large body of air whose properties of temperature and humidity are fairly similar in any horizontal direction at any given latitude. Air masses may cover many thousands of square kilometers. A large winter air mass filled with a high pressure area covers over half the United States. Note that all through the surface air temperature and dew point vary somewhat. Elsewhere, the air is cold and dry, with the exception of the zones of snow showers on the eastern shores of the Great Lakes. What we have here, we have a cold air mass, most likely polar air spilling down, continental air spilling down from the north with an Arctic high over the eastern United States. The principal air masses with their source regions that enter the United States are shown in 12.2. We are now in I to study the formation and modification of each of these air masses and the variety of weather that accompanies them. Continental polar, which and continental Arctic air masses, the very cold weather that invades southern Canada in the United States in winter is associated with the continental polar and continental Arctic air masses. These air masses originate over the ice and snow covered regions of northern Canada and Alaska, where long, clear nights allow for strong radiational cooling of the surface. Air in contact with the surface becomes quite cold and stable. Since little moisture is added to the air, it is also quite dry, and specific humidities are often less than 0.3 grams per kilogram. Eventually, a portion of this cold air breaks away, and under the influence of the air flow aloft moves southward as an enormous shallow high-pressure area. As it moves south, it modifies because there to the south has more sunlight, which warms the surface, which modifies the surface layer. Or if it goes over the ocean, it becomes maritime polar, in which the ocean modifies the air mass. This page shows lake effect snow. The continental polar moves over the water. It picks up moisture, modifies. You have rising air, which forms clouds as you get to the leeward side of the lake, which you have snow. Let's see. Maritime polar is polar air that moves over the ocean, modifies at the surface, and it is so continental polar and continental Arctic air originating over Asia, and frozen polar regions carried eastward and southward over the Pacific Ocean by the circulation and around the low ocean. Water modifies these cold air masses by adding warmth and moisture to them. Since this air travels across many hundreds or even thousands of kilometers of water, it generally changes into maritime polar air. So most of the time we're in the Pacific Northwest. When it moves over the water, it warms up enough where it's not cold enough anymore to bring snow to the surface. And but it's cool, 40s if it's in the middle of the winter, 50s if it's April or May. Um, and it picks up lots of moisture and stuff. It gives us stratocumulus like clouds. Now we're gonna go to tropical. Maritime tropical is very moist, well, mostly on the eastern United States because you have a high pressure, the Bermuda High, which this is very rare where we live. But this high pressure circulates moist air into those areas, which creates lots of thunderstorms and high humidity. And next, we're going to talk about continental tropical, which is dry and hot. Sits under the high pressure areas, mostly over the southwestern United States, the Sahara Desert, where there's lots of sinking air. Like this book says, it's in north of Mexico and southwestern United States. The air mass is associated with hot, dry, and potentially unstable at low levels, with frequent dust devils forming during the day because of the low relative humidity, less than 10%. All right, that was a discussion of air masses, which have to do with different parts of our globe. Talk to you soon.